Okay, so when working on a guitar like this in my guitar workshop, I'm kind of like, I need a camera that can handle this autofocus, because, you know, I wanted to actually focusing wherever I want to. So I have this point with my fingers, and I have the square in the middle of the LCD screen right now. I can't just go close like this with my camcorder, with the camera, because it will not focus. So what I need to do is actually to zoom in, take the camera away from the object a little bit and zoom in instead. Then I can get these nice close-ups like this, and it will focus what I want to focus on actually. I don't really think it's slow. I think this is pretty good after all. So this is what I need in a camera. This is exactly what I need in a camera. And if I'm zooming out again, I can still have a very good view. I'm at 18 millimeters now on the lens. I can still get a pretty good view here on what's going on here. It all depends on the light as well. You can see that the ISO is adjusting, so it's a little bit darker now. If I want to zoom in a little bit here, it seems like it's focusing pretty good after all. I mean, this is exactly what I'm looking for here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. On the fret ends right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I don't think this is bad at all actually. So this is exactly what I'm looking for, as I said. So yeah, and even I can put it the camera on the tripod here, I mean, this is just for overviewing my project. So I'm about to go ahead and put it on the little tripod right there. So I have the camera on the tripod right now. I'm still in the point with the finger focusing mode. I had the square on the same spot in the middle of the LCD right there. I can still zoom with my lens here, of course. And if I want to lock the focusing point right there in the middle of the screen now, I can actually take away the autofocusing. So if I do like this, it will not focus, because it's exactly focused on that particular fret end right there. If I put it on again, like this, it will continue to focus, and I can actually put the camera a little bit further away, and it will continue focusing. You can hear the noise in the audio. So if I want kind of like a view right here, I just tap on the screen. When it's in focus, I lock it by taking off the servo AF. And you can see this is out of focus now. This is very much out of focus. It's the focus point is locked to there. So I can continue working here now, and it will not go out of focus. When I'm down there, I'm putting on just tapping on the servo AF on the screen. I can tap on the screen right there, for example. You can see it's focused. I'm taking off the servo AF, and now it's all in focus right here. So I can work here on what's going on and whatnot. If I want to focus in the middle there, I just tap on the screen. It's in focus, I take it away, and now this will always be in focus right there. It doesn't matter if I put this one right here, this will not go in focus. So you can see this is blurry right here. I put on the servo AF on the LCD, tap on the remote control on the LCD, and wow, there you go. That's in focus right now. I'm tapping back on the fretboard on the guitar, and there you go. That's in focus. I can tap on the remote again. I take away the servo AF on the LCD. Now this is in focus, so if I take it further away, it will go out of focus. I take it back, I think it's in focus, kind of like right there. I take it closer, it's not in focus. So it's just around there, I believe. So if I'm putting this close, like this, I'm putting on the servo AF. I'm trying to focus on the remote. You can see it's in focus right there. So I think for me this camera, the Canon eos 700D, I think this is perfect for me actually. I think this is the perfect camera for me. So if I want to focus, if I want to zoom out, I'm on the 18mm right now. I can still get a good overview of what's going on here on the working bench. And I actually think the camera will focus on the action, whatever going on here in the square, so to speak, in the middle. So I have to adjust the camera, so whatever I want to focus in the middle of the LCD or whatever. So if I'm shooting a video like this, I can actually go ahead and use the LCD screen and tilt it, so that if I'm, for example, doing some stuff with my drawers here, these components or whatnot, I can see what's going on the LCD here, because it's tiltable, and that's kind of cool, because and then I can get a perfect overview here what's going on. If I'm moving too much, the autofocus will actually be a little bit confused, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't want to rush this, because it needs some time to think where to focus. But that's okay. I mean, I'm usually not in a rush, so that's kind of cool. I think this is awesome. I think this is working just perfect right there. Just perfect. Yeah. So, that's just a little... I'm gonna go ahead and put the servo off here. That's just a little video from my guitar workshop actually. As you can hear in the video, there is a lot of noise from the servo focusing motors actually. That's very annoying actually. It's terribly annoying. I really suggest you go ahead and buy an external microphone and hook it up to the socket on the hook it on to the camera, and plug it into the mic input on the camera, because that will take away most of the noise from the focusing motor. Or if you want to invest in something else, you can actually buy something like this. This is audio recorder. This is my Zoom H1, and this records audio very well. This one is kind of like, I think you can get it for kind of like 150 bucks or so, perhaps 100 euros or something like that. Right now you can't really hear the focusing motors because I've turned them off. I turned off the motor because I'm in the very exact same spot all the time, so I don't need the focusing to focus and be confused all the time. So that's why I just tapped on the LCD screen to turn it off. If I putting it on again, you can immediately hear that the motor starts to work. And if I'm just leaning back a little bit, it will, you know, so it's kind of like very, very sensitive. So I can also show this one right there. This is my Zoom H1, and this is a very good recorder right there. Yeah, you can use this one to have a little microphone hooked up on your shirt or whatever, and put it on the line in this one, so you can put this one away and just have a cable running into under here and just fasten over here. So the chances you will hear the noise from the autofocus is actually none, I believe. So far I'm only tested this camera now in my guitar workshop, where I will be using it the most, and it seems like it's going to do a very good job. And for this type of talking videos, it's actually also very good, because the kit lens, well, the kit lenses are not very, very good, but I'd say 18 to 55 millimeters. I'm at 18 millimeters right now, and if I would have, for example, a fixed lens of 50 millimeters, that would be something like this. I put on the focusing right there. I'm locking it again. You can see, so with a 50 millimeter portrait lens, that will not be very good, because I'm kind of like 2 feet away from the camera now. So that's not very good. So the 18 is just about perfect right there, 18 millimeters. So for that type of stuff, this is awesome. I will mostly be using this camera for video making, because the features is kind of like what I like about it. Of course I will be using it for pictures as well. But the reason for me to buy a camera right now is actually mainly for video making. And yeah, so that's what it's all about. I guess this is the first test of the Canon EOS 700D, or that's perhaps the T5i, the Rebel series, if you're living in America. So yeah, I'm gonna make a few more test videos in a very close future. So until next video, take care now. Bye bye then.